Hey everyone, and welcome to day 15 of my 25 Days of Christmas movie reviews, and I've got Deck the Halls. Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito play neighbors who battle out to see who has the best Christmas light show on the block. So, as far as the story goes, I have definitely seen houses who really like to put on quite a show with lights and decorations all over their front yard. There's one not that far away from me, and I see it almost every year because it just looks so perfect and it's unbelievable and unlike anything I've ever seen. So when I see a movie that basically has the same thing but with fighting neighbors, it gets kind of crazy. Danny wants his house to be visible from space, and that is his main goal, especially since he just moved into a house with his family, and Matthew, who has already had Christmas plans like he does every single year, is always a tradition in his family, and he feels really outdone by Danny. And I did find it enjoyable, but I felt like it wasn't funny enough the way it started out to be, and it may not be your typical Christmas holiday movie, but it's still something fun to watch, maybe once a year or maybe once a couple years, because it doesn't really hold up to being really clever and smart and funny like I know some of these other Christmas movies I've seen recently have been doing, and it's one that I've only seen a couple times in my life, so that's saying something, at least in my opinion. There was just this back and forth battle with the light show and ending of the gloating that was happening, all this like jealousy talk. So I don't think I'd be friends with neighbors like that, especially if they feel like it's their goal to run up the electric bill and just be seen from space. I don't know how many houses have actually achieved that, but I know that having lights just really, look good on houses. I thought this movie did have a pretty decent cast. The one thing that felt awkward to me was when Kristen Chenoweth was supposed to be married to Danny DeVito's character, but Matthew Broderick and Kristen Davis worked out just fine. Now just to deal with all those kids. Some of those kids were doing some pretty naughty things in this movie. And this movie did try to bring out the Christmas spirit, but you could see how much the neighbors were just hating on each other the whole time. And Matthew was the top dog in the beginning, and then as soon as Danny came along, and then there's still a little bit of jealousy here and there, and some things that shouldn't have been done, but it still happened, and it really just was the kick in the teeth for them. But it doesn't seem to bring the man down, because Matthew will do whatever it takes to stop the crazy light show from happening, but sometimes he does take things a little bit too far, and it's kind of an unfortunate thing that you feel like, well, now he's just either jealous and being a loser, but it shouldn't be a competition. They do have a competition light show on TV now. I don't know when it comes on, but it's, something that I feel like people should just put on a light show because they don't want to try to impress other people, that they're just doing it because they feel good. They feel good about Christmas and just all the good things that are behind the meaning of Christmas. And it doesn't really happen here in this movie until there's some goodwill that happens. So would I recommend checking out seeing this movie? Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't say it's one to miss, especially during the holiday season, because it still does have a lot of funny moments, but maybe not ones that are as memorable as some of these other Christmas movies out there. Overall, Deck the Halls is a pretty decent Christmas holiday movie, and you should definitely check it out if you can. And I would give this 3.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of Deck the Halls, and come back tomorrow for day 16 of my 25 days of Christmas movie reviews. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Child Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.